go up even more. Eh. This is
Mom
precarious.
definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the Cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Wonder why. "2010, what happened to Lewis, man? What happened to Lewis?"
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Marijuana! I see now why you told him to stay out of the room. Oh, and that's how he smoked it, I do suppose. Through that device. High school diploma. Oh yeah.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Ha ha ha. He died at video games. What system is this supposed to be? Just made up system, or is this an actual thing? I've never heard of a Wonderland Turbo. Red King's Dream. VHSs. I don't know what those cans are. Wouldn't be surprised if it's like beer or something. Looks like medication bottles. Some headphones. Nice computer setup going on. I think that's probably some like marijuana or something. I don't know. Locker contents.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
This is the minigame that I knew about. So I kind of know this
But he
minigame a
withdrew
little bit.
part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved.
Animal Crossing
Bats.
for the Wii U, that minigame with the Animal Crossing theme, and you control the two guys. Have prepared me for this moment, and I still suck. Because I am doing the fish stuff with
things that have not names.
the left joystick, and then I'm doing the controlling the dude. Woo! Oh, and then I can't see it. I see with the other joystick. I can't
It was all
see.
in his head.
Oh,
Took it very
see it
seriously.
cut.
I had had hoped he'd find himself.
Oh.
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the Cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
The daydream is getting bigger.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hello, doggy. Gonna
On the
chop
edge
my
of a
hand
city
off.
he named Lewis Topia.
Hehehe.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Oh yes, my
And he
personal
made
drummer.
musicians.
Personal drummer.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Yes, fishies.
He no longer spoke at the Cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Uh-oh.
He held an election for men. And he won.
Oh yeah. Luigi!
They begged him
I
to
mean,
stay,
Lewis.
but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Ooh. Cool.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Oh, we're gonna run into the island.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis.
Oh, I need to push it up.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the Cannery.
Oops.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Where's the boat? I want to see the boat. I don't need to go home. I don't need food.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome Queen, because I'm already in
Handsome
that
Queen.
thingy. Ooh, I like the thing, how it looks like words. Whoa, what is going on here?
The
Oh.
Queen was on her own quest for
Sinister serpents! Definitely sinister serpents.
sinister serpents.
Oh yeah. Definitely sinister serpents. It's my imagination. Oh, well. Sorry. Serpent. I touched it. Didn't like it. Oh,
Followed the
well.
sound of her
Electric guitars, the best. Yeah, yeah.
electric sitar.
Electric
Sitar! Oh,
Sitar.
that's even better! Oh, I missed.
It's Hindi on the side.
Oh, it's Hindi on the side? That's neat.
Yeah, it's all Hindi.
Oh, Jaren recognizes the Hindi.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Hee hee hee. The
He knew
whole
world was all in his
screen.
imagination. But he was so proud of having created it.
Open sesame.
In his
Hee
own
hee.
eyes,
So
he'd become
neat.
something greater than a king.
And I can't hear the sound cue really of the fish anymore.
For
I can
someone who'd
barely
never
hear
known
it.
success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
This is the real me. Ugh.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Okay. Oh, that's the little door. Okay. Am I no longer chopping fish? First person view. My joystick looks at the camera. It doesn't move the fish. Ooh. That looks ominous. Oh, hey, this is like what's in my locker contents. So this is at school. This is my Game Boy. Imperial Palace.
Began to forget the world we know.
Is this the cannery?
I think it
Yeah.
pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Cute.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, is this me? Whoa, I'm not even doing the stuff. Wait. Move. No. Whoop. Dude, there's no fish there. Sup? Finch, number 9. Huh! You got something on your apron.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he had been crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Yay. Thank you everybody for coming today. It means a lot. Yes, dude. Yes, fat guy.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Oh, yes, my beautiful calico. Is the calico the counselor? Thank you everybody. Ah, yes. Direct me.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
My queen awaits. My handsome queen.
There was only one thing left to do.
To let her crown me. Yes. Confetti. The procession. Yes, I'll be taking that. Yes. The crown. Oh no! That looks like it's gonna come down and
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Well, that sucks. He put his head in the cannery. He didn't chop his hand off. He chopped his head off. That
My brother
sucks.
was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
No, that sucks. Hey, did we fill out everybody? I think we did. Dang. Okay. Ugh. Adjusting. Well, that was crazy. Sufficiently crazy.